Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I'm excited to be opening up a package from Too Faced. I placed a bunch of orders when they had some holiday specials going. I found some of the older palettes that I'd been wanting for a while now on half price, as well as some other good bargains and some new things here, like this matte chocolate chip palette that I'm really excited about. I also ordered the mystery grab bag. I've never had one of those, so I thought it would be fun to see what was inside the Too Faced mystery grab bag that they had available. So I thought that I would go ahead and take a look at some of these palettes. I'll go ahead and swatch this new palette here also, and we'll see what is in the mystery grab bag. But before we do that, let's get started with some of these older palettes here. Again, these are some of the palettes that they've had for a while now, and I love their little tinier palettes like this. They're one of my favorite type of palettes to use. I think that they're so fun, and they always have some really interesting color selections. And when I saw that they were on half price, I knew that that was definitely the time to pick them up. So I got this one here. This is the Too Faced Rock and Roll Rock Candy Eyeshadow Palette. And let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. I absolutely love how these little palettes come in a metal tin. I just think that that's great. It keeps the makeup really well protected, and I just think that they look really, really cute. So here is the Too Faced Rock and Roll Rock Candy Eyeshadow Collection. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It's got some very pretty colors. They always have them in 3 different rows. This row is for daytime, this one is a classic row, and this one is fashion. Of course, you can mix them all up, and you can see all the really fun colors here. There's a nice creamy matte color here, and a couple of glittery colors here for nice for highlighting, and then some very beautiful colors here. This is a gorgeous gold and a pretty taupe color, a nice sparkly purple and blue, a really pretty silver color here, and a green. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these real quick and show you what they look like. Okay, I've swatched these 3 first, and then left to right on all of these littler colors here, and this is what they look like. You can see so many pretty colors, lots of sparkle there. I really love this sparkly one here. It's very light, but it's got a lot of nice sparkle, and I'm in love with this gold color here. It is definitely a very pretty gold color, and it goes on so nicely. This sort of taupey silver is also really, really nice. So lots of great colors in that palette. So that is the Rock and Roll palette. And then this was the second one that I picked up. This is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. It says it is a sugary sweet eyeshadow collection, and this is also another one that I've been eyeing for quite some time. I love the design of it. I think it's so cute. And this is what this tin looks like. Again, so cute. I just love this. And here are the colors inside here. A lot of bright, happy colors. Again, your lighter colors here. This is a really pretty sort of lilac-y color. And then a lot of really interesting colors here, and I just love this turquoise color down here. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one as well. Okay, so I've swatched all of these, and this time I went top to bottom and left to right on all 3 rows. So here are these colors here. You can see most of them are a little bit lighter, but very, very pretty. I love this sort of peachy color here, and this is this sort of lilac-y color here, which I think will make a really pretty highlight color. And then some of these fun colors here, including this wonderful turquoise color, which I just think is so pretty. So a very pretty, definitely sugar pop inspired looking palette there. So that's a fun one. Also, I just think it's so wonderful that these were half priced. Definitely some fun palettes to have in my collection. And this is the last one I purchased. This is the Too Faced Country Palette Nashville Nudes Eyeshadow Collection. So here are these colors, and you can see they're very pretty, soft colors. I love the sort of country theme. I just think that they're absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors now too. So I've swatched this Too Faced Country Palette from top to bottom and left to right. And here are the colors in this palette. This is a very light one. You can, the camera's not picking it up very well, but it's very pretty. And I just love all of these colors. I think that they are just beautiful. I love the soft palette. I think that these colors will look really wonderful in the spring as well as in the winter. I love this pink here and this shiny color here and here. Just really, really beautiful colors. So that is the Too Faced Country Palette. And I'm just so happy to have these 3 new palettes in my collection. I think that they are so cute. And then the next palette I found is a new palette. This is the Too Faced Matte Chocolate Chip Palette, and it is a very tiny, cute little palette. You can see it in comparison to these classic smaller palettes. It's a little bit longer, but Definitely a little bit skinnier there. It's a cute little palette, and it looks like a little mini chocolate bar palette. This is what the palette itself looks like out of the box. I think it is so cute that it looks like a little chocolate bar. And here it is again in comparison to this. So about the same width once it's out of the box and a little bit shorter, just to give you an idea about the size. I also know that they're coming out with a white chocolate chip palette. It was at Sephora. I missed the white chocolate chips original release date, but it will be coming back, and I'm super excited to get that one as well. So this is the Too Faced Matte Chocolate Chip Palette. Comes with a little mirror here. It comes with 11 colors. The little eyeshadow pots are a little bit smaller than this size of palette, but I still think that they're a really nice size. You can see that all of these shades are matte shades and a lot of neutrally colors there, with some other interesting shades like this green one here and this sort of magenta-y one here, as well as this sort of periwinkle blue. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this palette. Okay, so I've swatched these colors from top to bottom and left to right. And here they all are swatched, and you can see that these colors do not have as much pigmentation as some of the other palettes. They are also a little bit chalky, which definitely can be the case with matte shades, I find a lot of times. I do love the color selection, and the first few swatched pretty well, but there are definitely some other ones that are a little bit patchy and will probably require a little bit more work to get those colors on. So I'm not as excited about these colors as I thought I would be. I do think that they're really pretty, and I do think that the palette itself is adorable. And I'll also point out that the eyeshadow in this palette is also chocolate scented, which is a really yummy scent. And although the colors didn't swatch really well, I'm still excited to give this palette a try. I think it's cute, and I love the different matte shades that are in it, and it'll be interesting to see how this palette works out. Okay, so those are the palettes that I got, and then I also got a few lip items here. This is a cute little Too Faced La Creme lip cream item, and I believe this was a little promo item that they had going on in the shade Naked Dolly. I really love the La Creme formula of Too Faced lip creams. It's one of my favorite that I've been using lately, and I just love these cute little sample sizes. And here is this beautiful nude shade here, so this will definitely be a really fun one to try out. You can see it's just a very light, very pretty, shiny nude color there. So I'm really excited to have this one in my collection. And again, I'm really loving these Too Faced La Creme lip creams. And I haven't tried any of Too Faced's melted liquid lipstick, so I thought that I would try two. I got one of just the regular melted and one of the metal melted, so it's a little metallic color there. So I'll go ahead and open these up. This one is in the color Chihuahua. It's a really pretty, nice, just pinky color here. And it has sort of a fun, spongy little tip here that you squeeze the color through. And this is what the color looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really excited to use this color and see how this formula works as well. I'm so happy with their La Cremes that I thought that I would definitely want to try out their melted. And here's the melted metal, and this is in Melted Metallic Peony. And here's this color here. And I believe these were also on sale when I ordered them. And here again, you can see you just squeeze the color through the tip there. There's the pretty metallic pink color, so that is absolutely beautiful as well. Again, I'm really excited to try out these melted liquid lip colors. And then lastly, during their sales, they had this fun grab bag to try, and so I thought it would be really interesting to try out a grab bag and see what was inside. So let's go ahead and cut this open and see what is in their grab bag. Okay, so right off the bat, I see another melted lipstick here, and this is in the color Melted Frosting. So that's exciting to have another one. So here's this color here, and I'll go ahead and swatch it. Ooh, a very bright, almost like a bubblegum pink color there. So very, very pretty. Oh, it goes on really nicely. It's not too shockingly pink. I was a little worried it'd be too pink, but it's not. It actually goes on really nicely. So that's definitely a fun surprise. And then also a tube of their Better Than Sex mascara, which I love. And it's always great to have an extra bottle around. I like to switch out my mascaras frequently, so that's nice. I love that mascara. Oh, and this is interesting. This is the Too Faced 24-Hour Eyeliner Bulletproof. And it looks like this is in Ooh and Ah. It says on the box here that it comes with a blending tip and a built-in sharpener. And this is what it looks like here. So that's the tip there, which will be really interesting to try out. I mostly use liquid eyeliner now, but I have in the past used this sort. I've never tried this one from Too Faced though, so it'll be really interesting to see how this works. And it's always nice to have a smudging end there on these eyeliners. So that's neat. Oh, and here's something also really cool that I've not tried out at all. This is a glitter shadow primer, so a glitter glue. So that way if you use a very glittery eyeshadow, it won't have fallout, which I think is really great. And this will also be another really fun product to try out. And then, how exciting, I had no idea this would be in here. This is the Too Faced Cat Eyes Ferociously Feminine Eyeshadow and Liner Collection. Wow, this is really exciting. This is not one I have either, and I had no idea I'd get another palette, so this is really great. It is definitely fun to have this many new palettes to try out. This is so cute. So, Cat Eyes. And this is the palette here with a lot of really pretty colors. I'll go ahead and swatch this real quick. So I've swatched these colors from top to bottom and left to right, and it also says that this last row here can be used wet or dry. I love how glittery these are. And these are the colors in this palette here. You can see some very pretty sparkly colors there. I really love this shade right here and this purple here. It's very, very pretty. So another really, really fun palette to try out. I'm definitely stocked up for these little Too Faced palettes. And these little palettes here are definitely some of my favorite Too Faced palettes. So that is really, really exciting. Definitely a very fun thing to find in a grab bag. And one last item is this Better Than Sex mascara, but instead of the regular color, it is in a purple color. It's hard to see in this light, but this is actually a purpley color. I've kind of swatched it here so you can see it's like a light lavender purple. So that is also a really fun goodie to find in that grab bag. And it looks like that is what was in the grab bag. So a ton of great things in that grab bag. The Cat Eyes palette, an extra melted lipstick, a Better Than Sex mascara, glitter primer, and this wonderful bulletproof eyeliner. So really, really fun grab bag. I don't quite remember what I paid for this, but I do know that it wasn't very much, and definitely a very good value with that palette being included and all the different fun things to try out. So I'm going to go ahead and set all of these products up for one last look, and I'll be right back. So these are all of the fun items that I ordered from Too Faced. My really fun grab bag with all the fun goodies in it, including that Cat Eyes palette and the other 3 palettes that I found on a great half price off special. So the Country palette, the Sugar Pop palette, and the Rock and Roll palette, as well as the new Chocolate Chip Matte palette, as well as some of their melted lipsticks, which I'm also really, really excited to try out. So definitely a fun order from Too Faced. I'm also really looking forward to their new Sweet Peach collection coming out. I got their Sweet Peach palette a while back when they first released it, and I really love it. It smells so delicious. I will go ahead and link below when I reviewed this palette. And I'm super excited to see what the highlighter palette and the blush palette and all the new little lip glosses are like. So I'm very excited to order some of their new Sweet Peach things coming up really soon, and I'll definitely be reviewing that on my channel in an upcoming video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of the fun items that I ordered from Too Faced. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye!